Hello, welcome to week 5. Our science experiment for today is called Rubbed Off. It's pretty simple, so depending on your age level, you're going to have to figure out how you want to fill the rest of your time. We'll get into a couple scenarios in a minute. Your tools for today are a bar of soap, a sheet of paper, and some coarse sandpaper, which I thought I had, but I couldn't find, so I'm just going to use this cheese grater as a replacement tool. In your classroom, it will be sandpaper. The experiment is really straightforward. You're going to take your sandpaper, you're going to take your bar of soap, and you're going to have the kids just sort of rub the soap against the sandpaper. What happens when we do that? Well, the soap flakes off. We're going to relate this to our skin. We're going to relate it to our epidermis layer. If you recall, just a couple weeks ago, we looked at fingerprints and we talked about fingerprints being in the dermis layer, but then we had the epidermis layer that covered them, and that layer could get hurt and it could still repair itself. Well, that basically is happening all the time. Our skin is shedding and flaking all the time, dead skin everywhere. But unlike the bar of soap, which once it flakes off, it just gets smaller until it disappears, our skin regenerates all the time. The cells regrow, it repairs, and we constantly have new layers. The experiment itself, that's it. It's really short. So get creative and start talking about all the different uses of our skin and why it covers us and why it protects our body and ways in which it protects our body. And what if this didn't naturally happen to us? Maybe our skin wouldn't stretch. Maybe we wouldn't be able to grow. Maybe our skin would become too thick for our bodies to manage. So really have the kids maybe brainstorm and get creative with why we were designed this way, to have this constantly flaking and regrowing layer of our bodies. And again, depending on your age group, you can just really get pretty in depth or not, but